Good morning. Oh, my hair looks crazy, right? Because I just got up. I just got up. Good morning. Okay, I hope you can hear me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Hi. Chogaman. Okay, this is a group called Committed. And the name of the song is Break Free. You can type in Committed Break Free in studio in parentheses. And this video was actually sent to me from F Dizzle, EF Dizzle 09. So thank you for that. I've been jamming to Break Free. It's pretty cool, and it's actually befitting of this video. So I am making this video. I was in a strong debate about whether I should make it or not, and I decided to make it because I think it's good for me. So I broke up with my boyfriend. Well, I don't even know what happened. It ended. And I have a lot of emotions going on right now, but I do know that I gave it my best, and I do know that for that relationship, I let that person in further than ever has happened. Like, I did the over girlfriend thing that I'm proud of myself. Like, I really let down all of my guards for that relationship. So I learned that I can do that because usually it's like, okay, I'll let you get about 89%, maybe 90%, if you're fine. No, I'm just kidding. But I let that person all the way in, and that was good for me. I think it was good for that to happen, and I will continue to try my very best not to be bitter. I don't want to be bitter. That's not cool. Don't want to be bitter, and I'm totally open to relationships. Prior to that, it had been 4 years, and by choice, not that people hadn't asked or I was walking around looking crazy. No, it was 4 years that I chose to just have that solace and get that one-on-one with God, and remaining abstinent. That also weeds out a lot of people when you say, oh, well, you're not getting no cookies, and they think you're joking, and then like a month in, they're like, oh no, you're really not giving no, oh, I got to go, I need cookies. So it kind of weeds people out. That helped out with the 4 years also. I'm trying not to make this so jumpy, sorry. But yeah, so I think it was good. I think I needed to have that happen. I was pissed. Don't get me wrong. I look together now. But I was pissed. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what? And it's still kind of raw, which is why I'm making this video, because I think it will help in the healing process. So, actually, yeah, I just have like 80 million thoughts in my head. And so that's why I took down my Facebook. Some of you guys were like, where are your face? I got emails and messages on YouTube. Yeah, I took down my Facebook, but I just needed a day to like get that together, because it was a little bit unexpected. A little bit expected, a little bit unexpected. But I'm even more grateful that when man disappoints you, or when man, I mean generic, not a man, I mean the world, man, humans disappoint you, or things don't work out the way that you thought they were going to work out, no matter what you did or what you tried, the word of God still remains. I love that I can come back to that. Is my centerpiece. And I know for some of my viewers, you aren't Christian, and that's cool. I appreciate you listening anyway. For me, that's where I find my solace, is that the word of God never changes. Like, it's not like, oh, you messed up there, or you had that failed relationship there, so let me switch up the wording for you. No, the word is the same. It'll be the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. And the words for my life are, for I know the thoughts and plans that I have for you, thus saith the Lord. I formed you in your mother's womb, and I've known you since then. I know the number of hairs on your head, and I will prosper you. I will give you joy, peace, and long life, because that's my heart for you. That's the word of God, and that's what I repeat to myself, especially in times like this when things don't work out. Can you guys see my badge? I totally put this on the sweater, but I kind of like it. So, yeah, and then, you know, the word also talks about everything. It doesn't say just good things. No, everything works together for the good of them that love the Lord. And I know that I love the Lord, and I think he loves the Lord as well. So even though it didn't work out between us, it is probably, no, it is for our good, because later on, whether God allows this to come back around again, which I'm thinking no, but whether God allows us to come back around again, or whether, you know, or when we find other people, or we come into contact and we cross paths with other people who are fellow believers, you know, when you unite with someone, and this is because I don't casually date, but when you unite with someone for a lifelong journey, you can't just be stuck on looks or style or whatever. There has to be a connection, a God kind of connection, that allows that energy and that, oh, I'm so in love with them, that allows that to become something tangible. Well, actually intangible. So that has to be there for the long haul. So if this not, and for where you're going. And so God knows where I'm going. God knows where he's going. God knows the type of partners that we'll need for where we're going. And I'm thankful for that. I'm so thankful, because obviously I don't know where I'm going. That would be terrible if I pick someone for my future based on my present, because who wants to be in the same place 10 years down the road? Not me. So anyway, yes. And in other news, thank you guys so very much for all of your prayers. It worked. This is kind of weird. On the same day, so I got this huge like breakthrough of my life here in Korea, and then broke up like in a matter of hours. Like it literally was like 10 o'clock, deal closed. 2 o'clock, no boyfriend. Like it was like really quick. So yeah, so here's the deal. I have to tell you guys this. Here's the deal. So I basically inherited a school, pretty much. So one of my old church members from my other church, I mean, I still visit there. I mean, it's still my church, kind of. That's another video. Anyway, she called and was like, oh, I'm opening the school. I have no clue what I'm doing. Like, can you help me? And I was like, what? So I went to meet her to find out what she needed, and it was an open door. And so the school's a kindergarten, which is super awesome, because you guys know that's obviously I've been doing. So, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to have an actual independent building of an international kindergarten. I'm a Christian international kindergarten, and build each grade from there. And it's an international kindergarten. Like, it's super cool. And I'll have access to the building. So not only will I be having my school during the day for the kindies, I actually will also be doubling that building for my performing arts school. Yay! No more renting out space. Whoop, whoop. I'm so excited about that. Like, I just can't even like, I am full. I can't even, like, I'm so full, I'm like, chill. Like, that's how I get, because you guys know I'm like, all the time anyway. So when good things happen, it's like overload. And it's like, like, so I'm so full, I'm calm. Like, seriously, I mean, after much prayer and much faith and much believing, like, God is going to do this. I am going to have a school in Korea, like, and I'm not a Hagwon, which is their after-school academies, which a lot of foreigners come over and open because we speak English, so why would you not do that? So, does my hair look huge? I feel like it looks huge. Oh, wait, can I do that? I'll try that later. Anyway, yeah, it's like a school, like a school, like a kindergarten, and I'm so excited, and the babies are cute, of course, they're like super adorable, their cheeks are like this, but you know, from the age of 1 to maybe 6, 10, if you're lucky, you get the meaty kids, like, but after that, their moms are like putting them in fat camp and all of that, and so they turn like these weird, skinny looking things. So I'm so happy to work with them while they're chunky monkeys. I'm so excited about that. And so yeah, the performing arts school and the kindergarten all in one. God is amazing. No money out of my pocket. Did I say that? That's the bigger thing. No money out of my pocket. This whole time I've been saving and, doing it. But the money that I make and the money that I fundraise and bring in from all over. And thank you, those of you guys who've been donating to the orphanage here. Shout outs to you. Thank you. I couldn't do what I do without you. If you want to donate, even if it's $1, if you want to donate 50 cents, like, there is nothing too small that you can donate. Inbox me and I'll give you details. Yeah, so anyway, a lot of that money goes out. Like, I don't actually keep it. It, like, goes out and now to the Philippines. And, I don't send massive amounts of money. Soon I will. I'm believing God for that. But for the money that I send, I try and, disperse it as needed. So anyway, side note, so of course, a breakup, who doesn't need to cheer up? And so I bought this piece of equipment, and I bought this piece of equipment. It's a rose. Yep, there we go. It's a rose. So, do you like it? I like it. Anyway, what am I talking about? All right, so school with no money. Like, God is amazing. So amazing. And we are already talking about a second location, like, already. So classes start October. I'm really excited. Whoop, whoop, October 10th. So I'm doing the teacher's training October 4th. And then November 7th is when the performing arts school actually opens up. I'm just like, wow, God. And this right here is another one of those solid words. Ephesians 3:20. Now unto him who's able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you could ask or possibly think. Like, seriously, I could have never asked for, like, a random school. And I never thought that he would just give, I knew he would do something amazing because he's God, he kind of has the habit of doing that. But, yeah, I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. I'm just, yeah. So, it's a bittersweet. It was a bittersweet day. Not day today. It was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I don't know. So, yeah, and I had things that I left at his apartment. I'm not sure if I want to go get them or not. Right now, I'm like, no, keep them, burn them, I don't care, do what you do. But, my friend said when I feel better, when my heart's a little less hurt, I want to go back and get them. But things are things, you can always replace things. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'd rather just move past that hiccup. So, we'll see. Someone inboxed me, someone who knew that I broke up was like, don't worry, next one will be an awesome Korean guy. Okay, let me please use this as a segue that, oh, my leg fell asleep, ouch. Let me use this as a segue. It really bothers me when people use being Asian as an accessory. That really bothers me. And that's not what that person was suggesting. I'm just saying, this is, as I said, segue into that. Like, seriously, oh, my hair does not want to be in this net. How about that? Seriously, true story, people are people, and you should interact with them based on humanity. If there's good chemistry, if there's good connection, whether it's, a friend or somebody you want to be more with, whether it's a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. Like, you definitely shouldn't date people just because they're Korean or just because they're Japanese or just because they're Asian. And just like you wouldn't want someone to date you just because you're black or white or green or yellow. And so when I hear people doing that, that really, like, gets under my skin, because I feel like that person's a prop in your life. And I think everyone's life is important, and I think everyone's life is special, and I think every girl deserves to be treated like a princess or a queen, and every man deserves to be treated like a prince. Your Prince Charming. Like, how would you respond to your Prince Charming? And so you can't do that if you already go into it with motives, if that makes sense. That really bothers me, and I think that that's unfair. You're already, like, minimizing what you can do for that person. And I've seen people get married under pretenses, especially here in Asia, in Korea rather. Truly. And I said, I've been debating, like, was I going to actually talk about this or not? And I'm actually going to say it right now. Okay. Now, black people do it too, but I'm talking specifically about teachers in Korea. There are an unbelievable and extremely noticeable number of white males that come to Korea who could not buy a date in the U.S. And they are treated like kings. I don't know if they know that that's going to happen when they get here. Some of them I think so. I'm pretty sure the word is out in Loserville. And when I say Loserville, I don't mean Loserville like, oh, you don't do this, you don't do that. I mean these guys have terrible attitudes. Like terrible attitudes. Like, where's my drink? Do that. Like terrible attitudes. Like that loser. Like, or they are extremely unattractive. And I don't mean unattractive, I mean unattractive like, oh, I haven't showered in 4 days just because I don't feel like showering. Like, that type of unattractive. Like, but they come over here, and sadly, Korean women, for some reason, have bought into this propaganda that white is right. And it's from the media. And they date these guys and marry these guys. And I'm just like, it's like the Korean women don't know they're beautiful. They don't know that they could go to the U.S. and get a guy that treats them 80 gazillion times better and is more attractive all the way around. Like, but they never leave, like, the borders of Korea. And so they get to choose from what comes in. And so what comes in are these people, and not everybody, but a lot of them. They come over and, you know, they probably couldn't get a job because of their personalities, or they're fresh out of college and they're like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna like lay as many Asian women as I can. I've had this conversation more times than I can remember from guys over here, and I'm like, ew, did you just say that? And they were dead serious, like, yeah, you know, they didn't know any better, man. I'm just gonna go lay some good pipe, sell my oats, then I'll go back and work at my dad's company. Like, gross. And they use okay, these are ladies, okay, and if you have kids, you might want to put them away right now because we have grown folks conversation. They say things like, they use lines like, if you love me, then you'll sleep with me. Oh, don't worry, just let me put the tip in. These are things that they tell my Korean friends, and I'm like, seriously? I'm going to need you to know that that's a line from way back. But they don't know. They don't know that in Korea. They have no clue. And so these girls are just attaching themselves. And, you know, the other side is that Korean men kind of sort of don't like Western guys for that reason. And when I first heard that Korean men are like very, I'll fight you type deal, and I was like, oh, dude, come on. If you were a better man, then maybe you could take care of your women. That's what I first thought when I first moved here. But then as I started to meet these Western guys they were talking about and seeing them and watching them like hunt after these girls like prey, then I was like, oh no, if I was a Korean man, I'd fight you too. Like, because this is disgusting. It really and truly. So the whole Asian as an accessory, now that's for the guys. And again, that just really disgusts me. And I've met married couples where the guy is an old jerk, which means he was a younger jerk as well, with this beautiful, just down-to-earth, totally chill Asian woman. And she got duped, but it's too late because now she's married and have 4 kids. Like, and of course he would never go back to the U.S. because he's a loser. And so, a loser by choice. Because, loser by choice. So anyway, yeah. And on the flip side, for girls, ladies, This is to my chocolate women, whether you're light chocolate, dark chocolate, whatever. The Lord has kissed you with the sun for a little bit longer. You got a long kiss from the Lord, and you're dark, okay? You're tan, you're not yellow or white, okay? This is for you. Spanish mamas, you in here too, my frijoles. You all of y'all, colored women. Women of color. And I do mean colored women as in colored women, not colored women like, can I serve you? Yes, a master colored. Ladies, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and I know we not besties, but just let me be your homie for a minute. Let me be your big sister for a minute. If you cannot find a sense of identity within yourself first, within your own community first, I would be really, really, really reluctant and remiss on your behalf if you thought you were going to find that in a different race. If love comes along, because love has no color, if love comes along and it's from someone from a different country or whatever, then run with it. Shouts out to you. But don't go looking for it just because you feel like you fit in. If you feel like you fit in, oh, I'm Asian, or I feel like I'm a white girl trapped in a black girl's body, you need to assess those things. What does that mean? Really, truly, what does that mean? Like, you should feel good in your own skin because it's your skin, not because it's black skin, not because it's Asian skin, not because it's white skin, because it's your skin. Like, what you've been put on this earth to do, only you can do, and it has nothing to do with your skin color. And I feel like I've heard, it's like a fad now, it's like a fashion trend, like, oh, I'm gonna go teach in Asia so I can get an Asian husband. Like, that should not be your motivation. Truly, that really, really should not be your motivation. I think you're setting yourself up for failure. And even if not failure, I think you're setting yourself up to settle. And you shouldn't settle. Like, you deserve the best, whatever color it comes in. Like, it may surprise you what color it comes in. You may come over here thinking, I'm gonna need an Asian guy, and what the Lord sends you is, an awesome black guy, or an awesome German guy, or Brazilian, like, whatever. Like, I just feel like people should be open, and you shouldn't have your blinders on. Now, if you're not attracted, like for me, I was not attracted to African men. My boyfriend was African. Clearly, I was that, but it had nothing to do with looks as far as when we got together. That was not a factor. What I'm saying is you never know, and if you close yourself off, then you're not going to experience that. Period. And I just think that that's really shallow. I mean, I've been dancing around it, but that's what I wanted to say. That's extremely shallow. Like, if I'm only on a date with an Asian guy, and I hear white girls do it too. I'm looking for a black guy. I'm going to go here, do this for a black guy. And I'm like, because, again, culture is a factor. And if you're looking for a guy just because he's a certain color, what are you going to do when he brings those cultural issues home? If you're not privy to them, if you don't know what's going on, you're going to say, I don't know, but you're handsome. Like, you can't be, like, in a relationship, you're supposed to be a team. You're not going to be a good teammate if you're only on the team because he runs fast. You have to know what makes him run fast. You have to know what makes him run fast. You have to know what drives him. There's so much more than outer appearance. And we're all guilty of it. I'm guilty of it too. That's why this is a heart-to-heart. I'm guilty of it too. So, anyway. That's my soapbox for today. I just think Asian as an accessory is not cool. Like, that is the fad right now. And understand, from my station, or from my channel rather, I post videos about love. And most of those people found each other not because they were Asian or black. Like, there were situations that allowed them to cross each other's paths, and then they decided to get on the journey together. But they weren't on a journey looking for an Asian guy or looking for a black girl or whatever. You know what I mean? And I think I could ramble on and on about that. So anyway, I hope I made myself clear. I was trying not to step on anyone's toes with that statement, those statements. So boo for you. If you're a guy, if you're one of those loser guys I'm talking about that you're watching this, boo for you. Like, get your life together. Even if you come to Asia, get your life together. But don't try and cover the fact that you're a loser by getting this bomb girl just because you know she's naive and doesn't know any better. That's not cool. Duping people and tricking people into your little lie and your mask that you're wearing is not cool. You get the thumbs down. Like, boo for you. Boo for you. I had to let that out. I was talking about my relationship, and I felt like I should just put that out there. Like, this is a great time to do it. So my Facebook will be up in a couple hours. I'm gonna go put it back. Gonna put that back up. Because I was like, I'm just gonna take my Facebook down, but I felt at the time that's how I felt. But now that I'm kind of coming back down, I realized that, my Facebook page is not just about me. it's my Facebook page, but I mean, you know, that's where God gets his glory. That's where a lot of you guys reach out to me. I get prayer requests there. I get people wanting to know more about salvation there. I get people wanting to have questions that they maybe can ask other people, and they decided to ask me, or people coming here. You know, it's a point of contact, and I can't shut that down because a part of my life didn't work out. That's not cool. So that'll be back up in a few hours. I'm still debating on this Twitter thing. It was a unanimous vote that you guys want me to get Twitter, and I told you I was gonna get it, but I'm just like, woo. I went to the Twitter page and I was just like, what is this bird doing? What is going on? I was lost in the sauce. I felt old. That's what it was. I felt extremely old looking at the Twitter. So anyway, I don't know why I just did that. I have no clue. Oh, Min is the co-host. He's super excited about seeing you guys. I'm thinking maybe I need to get away like this weekend. I need to just go somewhere and not be here. And just not think and bounce back a little bit. The funny, crazy thing about me is I'm such an intense person. I'm intense in relationships as well. Like, when I'm in, I'm all in. So that's what I have to know, like, and I think that's why I was so, like, because I really didn't, he pursued hard to, like, get in. Like, I didn't want to let him in, and because I'm such an intense person, and if you're not capable of handling my intensity, and I don't mean intense like crazy, I mean intense like there's nothing you can't get from me. Like, once you're in, I am all yours, like, all of it. And so if you're not intensely ready to, like, if you're not able to, like, manipulate that and flow with that, it can drain you. And even with friendship, I'm even cautious with my friends because I know my personality. And so the weird thing is that when it's over, like, it takes me about a day, maybe two, and then it's like nothing ever happened. Because I intensely cut off. Like, I intensely, like, bleh, and I'm gone to the next thing. So, I'm feeling myself coming back. So, if this is a little droopy, I'm sorry. It'll be more upbeat later. But why was I talking about men? I know he's excited to come. Maybe I'm gonna go. That's what I said. Maybe I'm gonna go see him and we'll make a video this weekend or something. I don't know. I just need to, like, have my re-entry point back into the land of singlehood, back into the land of focusedness, which I never really left focus, but centralized focus. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I know that was kind of a ball of randomness, but it is what it is. So, and hold on, wait. I think I'm gonna put this in. There's a kid named Jota, or maybe it's Jota. I don't know how you pronounce it. Jotta. If you have not watched this little kid, I need you to stop this video, pause it, type in Jotta. This kid is amazing. He's from Brazil. They're calling him the next Michael Jackson. I don't know about that because he is phenomenal. You guys will see him. He is crazy talented, and I think he's talented and anointed together. I think that's the thing that makes your skin crawl. So anyway, check him out. Jota. I don't know, because I'm not Brazilian, so I don't know how you say the name, but it's Jotta. Jotta, and it'll, like, his videos will pop up right away. Dude, so serious. I meant to play that for you, but then somebody sent me that other song, and I was like, oh, that's kind of perfect. I'm breaking free. I'm back to me. So hope all things are well on your side of the computer screen. And really quick, do you guys know that I pray for you? I don't know if I've ever said that before, but I do. I pray for each and every one of you. Obviously, I can't remember all of your names, but I definitely spend significant time praying for my YouTube viewers. I prayed that that the Lord continues to reveal himself to you. Even if you don't know him, I pray that he continues to lurk around every corner, waiting to meet you, waiting to encounter you. And for those of you who do know him, I constantly pray that your relationship grows deeper and better. I pray that you experience the very cool things in life, not just about God, because everything is about God, but everything isn't about God, if that makes sense. Like, you can't be overly like the Lord all the time. Like, that's crazy and that's creepy. That creeps me out. I'm a believer. That creeps me out. So, but just the awesome things that life has to offer, like, I pray that each of you all experience that and begin your journey towards Him. And just, yeah, have a great life. Like, I literally pray for all of you guys. So I'm going to continue to pray for you. And I thanks for all of you who prayed for me, because God's moving. He's up to something great and something gangsta, and I'm so excited to be a part. So anyway, it's a rainy day here in Busan. Oh, someone asked me what city. I live in Busan. I just moved here. I lived in Ulsan before, but I split my day between Busan and Ulsan every day. I've also been to Daegu and Seoul. Someone asked me what city do I like the best. Whatever city I'm in, because that's where I'm at. That's why it's the best. No, I'm just kidding. I think overall, I'll always be partial to Ulsan because that was my first city. I think every city is cool for its own reason and has something to offer. Busan has culture for sure. Seoul has the city life. Daegu has a city life with a pinch of conservatism. I don't know if that's the word, but yeah. So every city has its own personality. Yep. And so, yes, and I will be here in Korea for a while. Someone else asked me that. Like, I've gotten that like 4 times. Like, yeah, I'll be here for some time. So anyway, I hope you guys have a fantabulous day. I don't know why I just sung that. Fantabulous day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm a little goofy. So, yep. I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you. Oh, wait. I didn't do it right. Bye, guys.